Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lillian. In today's video I'll be showing you how to sew the corset I posted last week on my channel. Although this video has delayed because of light issues, all right, I told myself that I'm going to post it this week. All right, now I'm going to be cutting this front in one piece instead of separate. Okay, you can cut your own separate, just remember to add seam allowance, but I'm cutting my own in one piece. And from this side that I'm pointing at, remember it was V and it was removed, so I replace it back because I need the seam allowance for the joining of the center. Okay, so I replace it back. Make sure you replace your own back. So on the brass side I added half an inch, on the side and down part I added 1.5 inch. Okay, so I went ahead to cut all the areas that I do not need, and also cut it on the main material as well. So this is the bra cup. I also repeated the same thing. You can see the bra cup, the upper part I added 1 inch instead of half an inch. So because I want my boobs to cover a little bit. And now this is the back. All right, from the waistline I ruled a line and went out by half an inch. What I'm trying to do here is to remove the zipper budget, though we are not using a zip on this, we are using a loop, but if you do this it's going to help the back to sit properly. All right, so I've gone ahead to cut it on the main material, and these are the materials. I've also ironed them with a stay. Okay, and also on the bra cup and also the cover back. You remember this is what we are going to use to cover the opening at the back. So this is how you join your bra cup. You take out the center and join it with the side. So you repeat the same thing on the lining as well. So this is how you join your bra cup. So I've gone ahead to do that and sew it as well. So I'm going to open it to show you how it's going to sit properly. This is how it's going to sit. If you join it very well, it will sit properly this way. So I'm going to go ahead and iron this seam, although I did not iron it actually because there was no light, so I had to do everything I have to make sure that this tutorial is ready. So this is the important part. All right, so what I went ahead to do is to rule a line. This line is going to be a guide for my boning. Okay, so for the boning I'm going to sew by the side. If sew it by the side, there is a white line by the side. If sew it from there, it's not going to affect your needle or your thread. Okay, so this is how I got the down part. So for this V side, before you join this, before you add your boning, make sure you remember I left half an inch on the top part, but before you place that boning, make sure you use your sellotape to cover the mouth. All right, so I went ahead to sew it. I didn't do that here, but make sure you do that so it doesn't push out. Okay, so I went ahead to repeat the same thing on the other side. So after doing this, the next step, I'm going to sew again, but not on the boning, but on the main material, but by the side. So that is what I'm going to do right now, and I will show you. I'm not sewing on the boning, I'm sewing by the side of the boning on the material. Okay, so we need that line. See, you can see what I did there. There is another line there. So that is the line I need. Okay, for the joining of the main material. So before you do that, make sure you iron your stay to close this boning. Although I didn't do it here, but it was later done because there was no light. So this is it. I want to join the front and back together now. That is the main material and the lining. So I also went ahead to sew under the same line. Okay, and also sew the top part. Use my scissors to open it. I have gone ahead to open it. You can see this is how it's going to look when you open it. So I'm going to turn it to the right side. You can see how I'm opening it. See the right part, I remove it. I don't have much seam on this, but it was managed. You can make your own more wider than mine so it doesn't give you issue. Okay, so this is when you bring it out from the inside to the front, you turn it to this side. You can see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and arrange it to show you. So this is how I got it, and it was sitting perfectly. So this is it. Right now I'm going to join the bra cup. I wanted to do a caging, but there was no lights, so I used a bra cup. So this is how I place the bra cup. From the center, I sew it to attach it to the lining, not the main material, to the lining. So I went ahead to attach it to the lining. This is the lining right now. I'm attaching it to the lining by 1/2 inch that was left. So this is the upper part. If you want it to be gathered, you can do a slash and spread, but I don't want my own to be like that. So what I did was to cut it and also add 1/2 inch on the top and also on the down part. So this is the back side. Remember, when you look at the dress, you see that the back is also a V. So I'm going to recut my back upper part. You can see how I placed my ruler, and I've gone ahead to cut it. I also replaced this down part that was removed. So this is it. So if you want to cut out the two together, this is how you are going to join it and cut it on the main material. Okay, so this is it. After joining the lining, you can see the seam. It was not join on the bra cup, it was joined on the lining. So this is it. The next thing I'm going to do is to add my my knit. This is it. The V part is going to be on the center, so I'm going to place it on the lining as shown, and then use I'm placing it on the lining, on the bra cup lining. Okay, so I'm going to also and I also left 1/2 inch, you can see, by that center. So I'm going to use my bra cup also, the main material, to cover it. This is how I added the net. Okay, you place it on the lining and use your main material to cover it. So I've gone ahead to do that on the both side, and right now I'm going to top stitch. If you want to top stitch, make sure you push the net on the main material, because we are going to top stitch on the lining. So you push this seam on the lining and top stitch. It's going to help that upper part to sit properly. So I've gone ahead to do that, and this is the side. So this shoulder side right now, I'm going to join it this way. You can do your own by facing each other to join it, but I'm going to join my own this way. This side, you can see this armhole area, not the shoulder. This is armhole area. This is how I join them. So this is the area that you have to pay attention to. You can see the 1/2 inch I left on this center was what I'm using to close this part. What I'm trying to explain here is that the 1/2 inch that was left on the center is what I'm using here to cover the boning. So I use it to cover the boning. All right, so I'm going to do that all around. Okay, using 1/2 inch to cover it. You are not sewing on the foam. All right, you are sewing on the material. You are going to fold it by 1/2 inch and sew it on the lining, not on the foam. Okay, so after doing that, this is the final look. You can see the upper part, how it's looking and sitting properly. See the inside, you can see it. Okay, if you top stitch it, the upper part is going to sit relaxed this way. See the opening is not too wide. If you want your own is to be too wide, it's your choice, but I prefer my own to be like this. So this is the back. Okay, this back right now, I'm going to show you how I added my loop. Okay, so from the upper part, I marked out 1/2 inch, and then from this 1/2 inch, I marked out 1.5 inch to the down part. So this is how I join my loop. This is how I fold it. You can see I didn't get to the top part. I stopped at this area. So I've also gone ahead to repeat the same thing on the other side. And please, a quick reminder, before you do all of this, Please make sure you have already added all your boning, both the front and back, before doing all the necessary things. If you look at mine, I didn't add boning. It was only on the center, front, and also on the back. So this is how you do it. And for the cover back, you place it on the main material, leaving half an inch on the top, and then use the lining and join it. This is the final look of this back, but I'm going to explain how I added the net area, okay, which is the upper part. So this is the material, the main material. Make sure you have already added your boning, like I've been saying it, repeating it, and then add your V, your net, on top of this main material. Then place the lining on top to sew this upper part. This is it. So the next thing is for you to join the shoulder and the sides, then pipe the down parts. So this is the final look of this tutorial. If this video is helpful, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. And this is our back as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.